but I'm just getting started. My eyes on the target. Now, now. Yeah, the battle's won, still kingdom come. Best to give me your loyalty, 'cause I'm taking the world, you'll see. They'll be calling me, they'll be calling me royalty. Best to give me your loyalty, 'cause I'm taking the world, you'll see. They'll be calling me, they'll be calling me royalty.
Welcome, everybody. Anthony here with the Bulbaritos, bringing you a brand new live stream. And today, Burrito Gang, we are in the semifinals for season 8 of the Osiris League. So I hope y'all are as excited as I am. We have a phenomenal match that we are going to be casting over today between 1188 and 93T. Honestly, this match could be the championship match by itself. These two teams are going to be, they're really good. So I'm excited to cast over this one. I don't know how many are actually casting over this match, but I'm excited for it. So I know that it's going to be a great match. A lot of amazing equipment, amazing strategies, all that kind of stuff. So I'm excited to see kind of what they pull out of the bag. And hopefully y'all are here to enjoy it as well. So thank you again for all the love and support. And yeah, let me flip on some music real quick. We'll turn over to the match, and yeah, we'll talk a little bit about all the stuffs that's going on. All right, let me see. Let me fire up La Musica. 1 second. Make sure y'all say hi in the chat. I always love appreciating y'all and giving y'all thanks for joining us. I know that everybody and their mother streams the cast the matches, so I appreciate y'all coming in and hopping in with me. All right, let me see this one. Make sure the music's not stupid loud. We're good. Cool. Let me see. Pinch a hottie. Oi! 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 Let me see. Is it? Damn. Bad bracketing then. Yeah. Call it. Danger Zone. How's it going? Winner of this match definitely wins Horus. Yeah. I think, don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong. I think, here, we'll flip over real quick. That way I'll see all of it. Don't get me wrong. I like Wib. And let's be perfectly honest here, right? Zero shot. Zero shot. I think it's like 25k plus that Wib wins this by. 16 OT is okay, but they're definitely not what they used to be. And Wib is definitely better than them. So they should win this by like 25k plus. This one is an interesting play because of the way that Lilith decided to set the rules for the bracket. It's just kind of, don't even get me started. It's unfortunate, but it is what it is. But this is definitely going to be the championship match right here. Whoever wins this wins Horus. So I'm excited for it. I know 93T is super strong. But y'all know me when I've talked to y'all about 1188 before in KVKs and all that kind of stuff. Where they excel at is in confined spaces, right? And Ark of Osiris is definitely one of those modes. It is a confined space, right? It's about strategy. It isn't about the amount of people on the field. It's about just being on the field and having the best equipment, you know, that kind of stuff. And 1188 is thick, boy. He's thick. So that's why I think 1188's always been pretty good, pretty solid. But I know that they got some players from other Ark teams that are no longer existing, which made them even better. So I am excited to see kind of what they bring out in the bag. For the most part, they really haven't had to crack anything unique out. So I'm excited to see if they are going to try something new, whether it's March compositions or whatever it is. My thought process is, I think 93T is going to go pretty nuts deep in the first arc. I think you're going to see some Heaven's Grace. You're going to see some stuff. Because the last thing you want for 93T is for 1188 to win the first arc. It isn't saying they're going to lose. It just, you don't want to give them that additional ammunition. Because the structure game is going to be real back and forth between these two. 93T has amazing garrisons, but 1188 does as well. For those of y'all who fight in KVK against them, you already know that. So it translates over very well into Arc. So I think the occupation game is going to be pretty on par with each other. The mid game is going to be what decides this match for sure. And I'm not even sure. I've been paying attention to whether they provision. I don't think 1188 really provisions. Hold on. League stats, Horus, provisions, individual. Hold on. Valuable player, provision score. CN21. I don't think they really do, so. Wib. And Brosivs. Dang, Brosivs. Yeah, it doesn't look like they provision at all. So I don't even see 93T up here, do I? Oh, there's one. So truly, it's gonna honestly come down to. Let me just make sure I'm not missing anybody. Yeah, it's gonna honestly come down to mid game. I don't think there's going to be any provisions in this one for the most part. Maybe like 500 to 1,000 maybe, but I don't think there's going to be anything. Y'all let me know what y'all kind of think. That's kind of the feeling I'm getting. So based on matches, we still have another like 10 minutes to kill, so we can talk about it. My bets, I cleared what I wanted to clear. So I just went nuts out, butts out kind of deal on the bets. And that was my bet for the week. So 1188 is who I bet on. The odds are If I lose, I don't really care. It doesn't really matter to me. But I think picking the odds favorites was kind of lopsided this week, and it wasn't really going to do me any good. I didn't really care. So that's what I did with bets. I switched from when 17-18 got knocked out. I always like going. I never like going with the favorites, to be honest with you. It's not because I don't like them, because I was probably one of the only creators last season that said that they were going to win. I'm a dark horse kind of guy, right? I like going for the non-favorite. And Mario, how's it going, buddy? Good to see you. Good to see you. Welcome. Do me a favor, fam, if y'all can, smash that like button, subscribe if you haven't already. I am a variety content creator, streaming everything from mobile games such as Rise of Kingdoms all the way to first-person shooters such as Call of Duty and Fortnite. So I'm excited. We just fired up another game that just came out a couple days ago with Supercell. So if you're interested in it or you do play Supercell games, let me know and I'll drop the link in here. And yeah, man, it's been fun. I've been having a good time on it. All right. But yeah, I never like going with the favorites. It's just habit. Let me see. So picking my winners today. I know a couple already went through, but we'll see. I honestly do think it's going to come down to the arcs and mid in here. 93T, to be perfectly honest with y'all, 93T should win this game, right? I don't think it's going to be a blowout by any means. 93T should win this one, but I like going with the underdog. So I think I'm going to go with 1188 by 2K. I honestly think it's coming down to the wire. It's gonna be like a last arc, last something at the very end, occupation, whatever it is, but by like 2K. Wib should win this by like 25K plus. There's no shot. If it's any closer, then GG's. They're not gonna have any shot against either one of these teams if they can't beat 16OT. It's like the free Osiris League skin was gifted to 16OT. Anubis, I think the second best match this week is going to be this one, the 60 GT versus GV77. Here is where I think it's going to break down, right? GV77 is very good, but they are very inexperienced. Okay, they are very strong in mid, but they are not as strong in occupation, right? If you go up against a team like 60 GT, you got to be strong all the way around, right? Because the likelihood of GV77 constantly beating 60 GT in mid is not likely. So for that being said, I think GT will beat them by around 8 to 10K. And it's going to fall apart. The wheels will fall off the bus at the very end. I think it'll be a very good fight. But as the match goes along, the occupation game is just going to expand. And then they're going to double up on arcs. I think GV's best shot is to get the first one. If they are, GT has been known to lose a first arc. But usually once the skill bar is built up, all that, you're not beating them. So the best shot for GV77 is to get that first arc and hold. I know that the competitor in them wants to just cap and try to run it up. You're not running it up on GT. Sorry. So that will be the second best map. I just think the wheels are going to fall off towards the end. You see LS predictions for the other matches. I got you. Misty. What's going on, Misty? Good to see you. 489 versus 1E8. This is very, very similar. This comes down to strategy, in my opinion. The teams that beat, and I will say this based on history, the teams that beat 1E8 are the teams that can dominate middle, right? They can dominate arcs and run arcs, right? It is very tough to beat 1E8 with only 2 arcs in a match. I will tell you that right now. At minimum, you need 3 arcs and you need to win all 3 arcs at minimum, right? Usually the ones that beat them pretty decent are the ones that run 4 arcs and do not let them get a single arc, because at that point provisions means nothing. It doesn't matter whether they do 5k provisions, they get nulled out, and then you still have that extra arc that puts you over the top. So they're not making up 5,000, 6,000 in occupation alone. So that is the disclaimer that I put. If 489 holds the arcs and it becomes a 3 arc match, they need to win all 3 arcs. If they only win 2 out of the 3, it's going to come down to the wire, and most likely they will either inch it out or they will lose by like 50 to 100 points. It'll be something dumb like that. My prediction is, I know that 489 is very smart and very strategic. I think they understand that about watching 1E8. So I don't think they're going to hold arcs. I think that at minimum they will have 3. They will win all 3. The best hope for 1E8 is to win again that first arc, right? If they can win that first arc, it flips the game on its head, right? They're going to hold it completely as long as they can. Possibly make it a 2 arc match, maybe a 3, depends on if they can delay. But I have 489 winning this one. I like 1E8, but the thing that I don't like is that they keep their provisioners out in mid when mid fights happen, and you are not going to beat 489 with less marches. You just aren't. You aren't gonna, with those 10 missing marches, you are not going to beat 489 in mid. So for that being said, I think that I'm going to go 4 arcs. I'm going to rest it on there. 4 arcs will be won by 489. They'll win it by like 8 to 10k, and that's going to be my prediction for 489 to win. Let me see the other ones. I don't know if I know any of the other teams, chat, so forgive me. We got 1 minute before we start. That one I heard was really good, so that one's interesting. These two, I don't know these 2 teams, to be honest with you. We'll go 748, I guess, on that one. I'm not even sure. I'm just throwing stuff out because I don't actually know these 2 teams, and I don't know these 2 teams either, so I apologize. Wait 1 second. Y'all pull your predictions out on chat. Let me know what y'all think is going to happen. And 15 seconds. You see, yeah, but even at same numbers on mid, hard, yeah, it's going to be hard. The equipment for 49 is going to be absolutely stacked. From 3304, we can win. Hey, good luck, good luck. Good luck to all the teams, man. You already got the skin. Go out and have some fun. All right, we're in it. I think blue is 1188, so we'll start there. 748W has so many beasts. Nice. Yeah, I think, weren't they one of the higher power teams in that realm? I think is what I think they were like 3.8, right? Or something like that, I think. Let's go full G-Force. Let's go. VL has lost to 93T, so 1188. Well, VL is also their second team. 1188 is their primary. Dun, 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 dun. Yeah, VO isn't as good. VO's still good, but they're not 1188. Dude. Like that. All right, let's go to 93T side. So yeah, poo-poo. I love 93 though, don't get me wrong. Woo, 81 million, bro. They're gonna be healing, bro. Is this? Oh, this has to be KVK action, right? They drain them? Oh, Lord. Oh, troop count. That's gonna be tough. Troop count. Wow, this could be the lightest I've seen 93T, to be honest with you. To be honest, there's so many under 90. Ooh, that's going to be a lot of healing, boys. That's going to be a lot of healing. can tell you right now, we're going to be looking at like 50 million healed between these two. I'm telling you, it's going to be rough. I would predict by the 30-minute mark, we've already healed like 20, 25 million already on the side of 93T. That's going to be oof. Especially with the amount of swarming that is going to be required for 1180 against 1188, bro. We're going to be non-stop healing. Neurobot is a skill player, but I don't know about others. Unlike 93 2 has so many skills. Yeah, but the troops is always a thing. Troops is always a thing. Need to look at the alliance healing leaderboards. Yeah, I bet you it's gonna be rough today. Isn't 93 about to go into KVK? I'm not even sure, LS. Y'all would know that better than I would. Easy win for T. I like it. Sofrito. How's it going, Sofrito? That's actually the thing my wife gets from Chipotle. Sofrita. Welcome everybody to the stream. Welcome, welcome. I appreciate y'all stopping in. Make sure y'all share the stream out if you're from 93T or from 1188. We love having y'all here. Appreciate y'all. GG's to everybody. Good luck. And let's have some fun, boys and girls. All right, breakoffs. I usually start further out because I like seeing if we're going to see a little suspect stuff, you know what I'm saying? Usually we don't. But 93T jumping through their outposts. Looks like both teams are using their That's what I like to see. That's what I like to see, them using those outposts to jump through. You always love to see it. I don't know where this guy got stuck. GG's in chat for him. What happened to their arc runner? Hello? Or their obelisk guy? Question mark? 93, 11. What's going on? What? Where did he go? This was the homeboy that jumped through the outpost. Oh man, we're gonna be super late now. GG's. Oh man, that's that out. Look, they're not even anywhere close to this thing. Bro, what a mistake. Already a mistake in the match. No bueno, senors. No bueno. They're gonna be super delayed now, especially on teleports. That could be costly, to be honest with you. If they saw this, they may just charge direct to this obelisk, to be perfectly honest with you. If it was me, I would probably make that call to charge direct to the obelisk. They haven't even gotten into it. Oh my god. They're gonna be like a whole minute late on teleports. Scalper, welcome to the burrito gang, my friend. Thank you for subscribing. Dude, they are a full minute behind, bro. Almost a full minute behind on capture the obelisk. Dude, that's gonna be tough. Okay, so it looks like we have a pretty even split coming here. They are gonna work on securing this. We should see some fights. Desert Altar and Shrines coming up very, very soon. So let's start to gear up for it. 6 out of 8 matches at the same time. Annoying. Hard carry. Trust me. I've been saying that for 4 years. They don't listen to me. So it is what it is. I told them a long time ago, I was like, guys, why the fuck do we have... Just look at your metrics and look at 15 UTC. 90% of your matches are played there, which means that nobody can cast content or make content. Like, I don't get why we can't do 13, 15, 17, 19, and then split all the teams up. Like, it just... All right. Either way, we shall move on. Along into the altars and shrines. GG's. Thank you for that notification. 106. So about a minute and a half before shrines and altars open up. We're gonna see what's looking good looking. Looks like they're cutting him off, which is nice. They're blocking him right here. I want to see if they run past him. I don't think they will. I think they're just gonna posture forward. Ghost Rider is their garrison, so I assume so because he's one of the highest power players. Yeah. All right, we're going with the new garrison, the new commander. I think new, right? Y'all let me know. Pretty sure I was seeing the new commander, right? She's new. GG's. GG's to my game knowledge. Registration, pre-matchmaking. By election, Jesus Christ. Matchmaking, match reveal, Jesus Christ, dude. Way to take like a simple concept of matchmaking and like make it the most complex piece of shit in the game, right? Jesus Christ. Wait, guys, we have to have a high council meeting to decide, and then on top of that, Sofrito, they gotta have a council meeting for each kingdom to decide whether they're gonna fight in this KVK or not. And then once we decide that, then we'll make allies. Then we gotta decide, you know, who's getting the primary rewards, and then we gotta have, you know, a meeting of the minds, rock paper scissors. You know, bro, fuck, bro. What happened to just playing a fucking game? You know what I mean? All right, altars and shrines have opened up. 93T is in there. Literally solo holding himself. Let's fucking go. And here it comes, boys and girls. Ooh. Let's see how good this garrison's gonna do against the swarm. This is why content creator videos are absolute dog shit when testing garrisons. GG's, here it comes. Oh, she's looking good though. All right. Oh, 5,800, 4,800. Oh yeah, she's getting absolutely fried, boys. Here goes. Maybe? Question mark? The reinforcements pop gonna come in. I know that. Coming in the clutch? Maybe? Yeah, it's pretty crazy. Y'all wild with that shit. You know it isn't wild? Smashing that like button, boys and girls. Lick it, kick it, punch it. Ooh, she held on for dear life.
The seasons come and go.
Oh yeah, fuck no to this song. Nah. I wish I could remove that. All right, looks like they're holding. Let's look at the occupation game. Bot side. Hello. Hello, bot side. 6 minutes to arc. But hello, top side. Looking mighty red here. It's like we flip, flip-flop, which is weird because the bot side's the one that struggled with the obelisk. 93 should have enough troops here since they're not coming back. They'll pull this back. They'll pull this back for sure. Here it goes. Watch all these coming, and then on top of that, they'll have enough time to march back and then rotate towards med. Oh yeah, look at this. The big Kaluga coming in. Yeet yeet. Skeet skeet. And they just pulled back the shrine as well. 1 minute for these two structures. A minute to hold on for dear life. That ain't long. That's too long for against 93T. You ain't getting that shit. Now they'll march back. Hopefully get a garrison in this piece. All right, let's see if they reset. They did reset it. Okay, cool. Bro, we got to get some garrisons in here. Ooh. Gotta get some garrisons, brother. There we go. Marching back, getting ready for mid. Bro, they're rotating so early. Look at this rotation call. I love it. Boys and girls, are y'all ready for the first mid fight between 1188? That should be an absolute bloodbath between these two. 1188 in a confined space, bro. They're coming out swinging, bro. But 93T is no joke when it comes to mid game fights, bro. They would absolutely slay their grandmother for that extra donut. You know what I mean? Just absolute chaos. Absolute madness. The only real team that I've seen, right? The only team that I've seen that I can 100% without a doubt say that I've seen that dominates 93T in middle is 60GT. They're the only ones that I've ever seen that will run train on them. Just constant. 489, they tend to split, right? But 60GT in mid with equipment, okay? With equipment, with all the stuff, are the only ones. Without equipment, it's a little different. There's a reason why GT hasn't won any of the Grand Prix or anything like that. It's that pay to win buff, you know what I mean? They absolutely just flexing on them. You know what I mean? We're staring at each other right now. Do you remember the flying V from 1v? Yes, I do. That was pretty fucking funny. I think I actually casted that match funny. I think I remember because I went like flying V. I remember in the cast. I think I did it in the cast. It was so good. The Visa buff. Exactly, Pachati. The Visa buff. Yeah. And it is what it is, fam. You know what I mean? It's a pay to win game. We're not complaining about it. Like I never like when people complain about the pay to win aspect. Because guys, it's a pay to win game. Oh bro, look at this guy. It's a pay to win game. You know what I mean? It's not, this isn't a free to play that you're just, it isn't. So if people want to spend, then they should get an additional buff. You know what I mean? That's the way that pay to win works. You know what I mean? Oh, boo-hoo, they have more equipment, they have better this. Yeah, because they fucking paid for it. You know what I mean? Like, I would hope so. There should be a separation between pay to win and free to play. If there isn't, then what's the point of spending money in the game? Right? For a pay to win game. Oh yeah, I like this. I always like this. For those of y'all who don't understand why they do this in an effort to try to split. So if 1188 starts charging at them, it has a chance of splitting their force in half. So then they target one side over the other. But 1188 is very smart in doing this, where they will just mirror them. They'll move to the side that they're moving to. You'll see 93 probably tuck a little bit, but they do want to fight them on their side. They do want to fight them on top side because it opens it up for their arc runner. And as we get 1 minute before absolute chaos comes in, let's see if they're waiting on the shrine. Did it hit? Did they take it? It just hit right now. Bogdown getting popped on the side. Both teams popping it right there. Let's see who's going to use Heaven's Grace. Heaven's Grace, 93T. I think it's going to get mirrored. Yes. Gets mirrored by 1188. I'm telling you, the full investment for the first arc is very important between these two matches. Let's zoom out a little bit to see if we can see some dead marches marching out. 1188, we see a couple from 93T. Slow and steady. You're going to start seeing it here in about 20, 30 seconds. They're all just going to blah, 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 blah. But 1188 is going to be tough in mid. But if there's somebody who's going to take him out, it's going to be 93T. Ooh, it's pretty even, to be honest with you. Arc's going to spawn in 10 seconds. It looks like it's been pretty even for the most part. On the outside, blinking structures for red. All right, Arc has spawned. I see 10 up here. 93T trying to grab it. Why is he grabbing it from the top side? Oh, grabbing it down here. Grabs it. 93T. Oh, gets absolutely milked. Drops it. This guy's pulling back. Let's see. I think. Oh, bro, let's see the dots. It looks like 1188 might get this. Ooh. Run that. Run it. Run, Forrest. Run. Ooh. Go, Forrest. Run. Run. To be honest with you, if I'm 1188, what I do is I would reset my structures because they are losing structures bad. Let's look at the top. Look at the top. They are losing structures. I would just run. I would just run. I think it's shown that your marches are pretty solid in mid by themselves. Are pretty strong, and I think you gotta do it. Structure game is gonna be tough against 93T. I think they lost the shrine too late. I don't even remember. I should have scrubbed back and see if they started attacking. No, because the rally was hitting when they hit Bogdown. So this had to have been a later hit. Let's see. Homeboy is absolutely out of there. All right, one of the mistakes that a lot of teams make is they run it very tight to the structure, which means that usually you're going to get a conflict about right here. I personally like it when they run it around this, because even if they die, it forces the team to have to run it back behind this thing, which is a lot of time, and it's really close to your obelisk. It just keeps it safe. All right, that guy's looking mighty nice. We got forward pressure coming on the top towards the arc runner, and this structure is still blinky. They got a tick on it, and then it flips. All right, let's look at these altars. This garrison's looking like it's holding up pretty nice. I'm not gonna lie to you. New meta? Is this new meta? Bro, this garrison is holding on for dear life, bro. Oh my God. Man, you better flip flop to GT and GV2. Why? What's happening, Tosh? GV went for top obelisk on first arc and failed. That doesn't surprise me. I do like, don't get me wrong, I do like that GV kind of tried something. But that tells you, that's a little bit telling, you know what I mean? Most teams that have to pull something like that usually know that they're at a big disadvantage. All right. Well, let's see some fighting. I want to see what this arc runner is gonna do. What is he doing, bro? Is he gonna drop? He's gonna hop in and drop it. Dust up. 1188. Not super fond of that. That tells me that 1188 is gonna hold this arc. Which, I'll be perfectly honest with you, I'm not super crazy about. Because if there's, the only reason that you would do that is if you're confident in your building game, and I'm really not confident against 93T in their building game. Wib lost first arc down 4.5 to 16 OT. That's surprising. 93T's building game is second to none. They held their building game, just to put it in perspective. They held building game against 60 GT, 489, against every top winning team. They have held their building game. Where they fall short against 93T is mid. So when they lose to teams, they lose because they lost 3 out of 4 arcs, right? It's not because they're losing with structures. It's very rare that you're going to see a team that's going to absolutely destroy 93T in occupation, or even get a big deficit on them. It really isn't. So I'm not super fond of this strategy, but we'll see if it pays off for them. The 93T swarm is optimized, and dude, it's so good, so good. Quiet comment. Hello. Yeah, y'all make sure keep us updated on those other matches, guys, because I can't have multiple open. So if y'all keep scores, feel free to put them in. Feel free to put them in. Just let us know, like 60 GT points versus GV77 points. That way we know what points are which. But feel free to put it in the chat. I know that there's so many matches going on right now, and so many, like, bro, it's stupid. It's stupid. Let me see. If 1188 win, it's the first time I've seen a team beat 3 alliances from the same kingdom. Pia, oh, bro, Sofrita, that would be nuts. Yeah, 1188 beat 93 alliances in back-to-back weeks. That's wild, bro. But that's kind of the way it lines up, right? Because of the way Lila jacked up all the brackets. I really, that drives me nuts, bro. How trash they trash these brackets because of their rule. I don't get that. Like, I get why they would want to do that, but who gives a shit, right? The best team should win, not be punished because they're in the same kingdom. Like, that's moronic. I want to see the best teams play. I don't want to see the best teams get knocked out week 1 because of your shitty bracket rules. You know what I mean? Like, that's moronic. Which one? This song or the previous one? Just Love. This song or the previous song? Previous. Give me a second. I don't even know. Hold on. Give me a second. There you go. That was the song. I think. If it wasn't, then fuck. If it wasn't, my bad. If it wasn't, my bad. Because I have it on what do you call that shit? Shuffle on Spotify. Tosh 489 up by 3K. Okay, that's pretty standard. Went up the difficulty level from week to week. Yeah, that's true. I think 1188's had a lot more practice, but I will say that this new Garrison, bro, she's looking absolutely fierce. Look how long she's holding on. Now here's the trick. If she's fast, bro, you could be looking at the next like Jad. You remember how we used to just use Jad and Ford? Dude, look at that. Oh my God. Where's 1188 going? Where are we going? Hello? Bro, we haven't. Oh my God. They're giving him free ticks now? Dude, these are the little mistakes that you just can't afford, bro. You just can't afford dumb mistakes like this. Like, bro, where are all these? Like, I get not wanting to give up position, but you need to have like somebody. If you stop these guys from swarming, somebody already needs to be swarming. Look at this. The Garrison literally died. That's how long she was in there. And they still can't take it down. Finally. Holy smokes, bro. Those are the little mistakes that you just can't afford. Just can't afford. But look, this is the only perk of holding art. It's a 3,000 point art, so they would be in the slight lead. But I will tell you right now, based on what I'm seeing on occupation, they'll be losing by the next arc rotation. So that's why I'm telling you, the teams that beat 93T are not the teams that hold arcs. It is very rare that you are going to beat a team like 93T holding an arc. You definitely will not beat higher echelon teams holding arcs. It is very, very tough. Let's look at the points per minute. Look, and you're losing in the points per minute pretty badly. Almost double. All right, let's look at the wide view right now. Looks like 1188 are pursuing, pushing a little bit. But we'll see. We'll see. They got a lot of structures that they need to tick over first. They went full her. The new Garrison, they went full her on every single one. Forget Jan, forget everybody. Everybody's gone. There's too many matches to watch. I'm telling you, Mr. Smoke Turkey. That's the way it is. 84 beautiful people in here. Let's fucking go. But 25 likes. Oh, you're killing me, chat. You're killing me. Smash that like button. Lick it, kick it, punch it. Do me a favor. Let's see if we can get that bad boy to 50. We got 85 beautiful people in here. Do me a huge favor. It helps the channel out more than you'll know. Share the stream out with a friend. Let's get that viewership up to 100. I appreciate y'all. Thank y'all again for all the love and support. It's just the just love. It's the NCS top 100. NCS top 100. Just Spotify that one. Dude, holding on for dear life, brother. It's crazy how much hate Lilith had for us. We had the toughest road to Osiris League, bro. It's just trash, bro. I don't know. Like, that's why, like, being honest, when a lot of people were like, why don't you make suggestions or make content? Why? because Lilith has a track record for listening. Like, you know what I mean? Like, when suggestions that are going to help your game constantly fall on deaf ears, you just stop. You know what I mean? You just stop. And it's the way it is. You know what I mean? Like, they get a lot of hate because they deserve it. I don't mean hate is in a bad way, right? I don't mean it like go trash on them or threat. I don't mean it like that, right? But you don't have a track record of listening to your community. You definitely don't listen to your creators. You know what I mean? You are focused on all the wrong things, and you've been told like 1,000 times by 1,000,000 different people that, you know what I mean? And it's just stuff like that. Like, if it was community focused and all these things, bro, Rock would be thriving right now. But because they don't, right? They have this, right? What it relies on is a brand new mode, right? And then when people don't play the fucking mode, and then a new commander, and then when nobody can afford the commander, you know what I mean? It's just like that all the time. So do they deserve to get criticized a lot? Yes, 1,000%. You know what I mean? I want what's best for y'all. I really do love the Rise of Kingdoms community. I really do love y'all. I don't believe in Lilith. I have a hard time doing that, man. As a creator, like, the fact we still 5 years later don't have creator codes, there's zero benefits to the creator program. You know, like, I don't have any shot against the official creators, right? Against the casters, the official casters. Because I like them all as a whole, like as a unit, as individuals, I like them, right? But before they were official casters, y'all tell me I can count on my hands. I can count on my hands how much Osiris League content they all made as a collective. Just let that sink in. You know what I mean? So it's one of those, it's like, there are other creators that I think would have done a phenomenal job that actually invest time and effort into Osiris League content. So it's just choices like that. And I'm not referring to myself either. I'm just talking about in general out there. All right, let me zoom out. Let's see. Structure is pretty even, both sides. Look at the points per minute. So they did capture the arc just right now. 8-minute timer reset. But like I said, look, it nilled it up. They're barely up by 700 points, but they did flatten out the structures, which is good, right? Because what that's going to do is it's going to let 93T have one more push. They will have one more push in Surge to go get structures, to kill off their marches, to have enough time to come back and then rotate in. So that's the gist of it, right? That's the timing aspect of it. Same thing that 1188 is doing right here. Killing their marches off. They did not pull this structure out. But it's okay. Let's see. Have you seen her garrison 1188 side? I have not, Sofrito. They haven't. 1188 hasn't been using. They've been using the traditional. They've been using the traditional garrisons. Damn, 1188 has infinite troops? They do not. Let me see. Let's see what the heals. Look, what did I tell y'all? I told y'all 93T is going to be by the 30-minute mark, which we are at. 25 million troops healed. I told you it was going to be a case. They have so many that are in between 80 to 90 million. You instantly know, in order to win a match like this, with the sheer amount of swarming that it's going to take, you're going to be in there. So by the end of this match, like 1188 looks tough right now, but by the end of this match, they're going to have 10 to 15 million healed as well. So we'll be at around the 50 million heal mark between both of the teams combined. It's going to be hella heavy. It's going to be costly too. Keep 93T having to use speed ups. Goat. GB77 up by 1K against GT. Still need to score first arc. Who had the first arc? GT? Okay, so GT is technically up by 2 then, right? Because it's the first arc. I'm surprised they're holding it. The team in Sobek playing as 29 players is leading right now again. Oh Lord. What's the meta garrison, Eleanor, and what? I don't even know. We can look. Do the reports actually work? Hold on, let me see. If the reports actually work, this never works. If the reports actually work, there you go. Bro, look at that. Oh. Look at that. Oh. 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 There you go. Here, I'll scroll. That way y'all can see what it is. 11. Now, keep in mind, Ghost Rider is their biggest boy on 93T, right? So he's going to have that juicy juice. You know what I mean? He's going to have that juice, that smoke. So just keep that in mind. But they're all the stuff. All right, let's get back to the match. He's going to have that smoke. All right, 4.5 minutes. I think that 93T is trying to reset their troops right now, which is a little, dude, they're gonna be super late. Yeah, you can tell. Just based on this, they're worried about killing their troops off. If I smash the like button twice, you lose a like. Ooh, LS coming in with the hard hitting Evil Cloud. Yeah, little the selfish. It's all about bread. They ain't making bread, homie. Don't I don't like bashing on creators, so I'm not gonna name creators, right? But those creators that make the is rock dying videos are full of shit. It's literally for clickbait. Is the game dying? Yes. Is it dying at a rapid rate? No. But it is still dying. It is still dying. It is going like this. It's just going at a decline like this. It's not going like that. The player base going like that. Money going like that. Anybody who tells you rock isn't dying either doesn't know how to read data or is looking at the wrong data, which they all are, right? The only data that matters about telling me if a game is dying is look at their revenue. Rock hasn't been in the top 50 grossing games and going on almost 3 years. Let that sink in. So is it dead? No. Is it dying? Yes. Can they turn it around? Yes. Will they? They really haven't shown that before. So hopefully, you know, I love the community. I love the rock community. But that's going to happen when you don't listen. It's going to happen. They have 1 KVK per year. They can heal easily. Dang, Shooky. Shots fired. Dang. It's not 93's fault that they're so thick. You know what I mean? They thick, boy. They thick, boy. It's not their fault. DT up by 2K now. Second arc fight about to start. All right, Justin, keep us notified. 49 up by 6K. Okay. It's also because the new players have 0 chance to catch up to old players. Smoke turkey, so that's part of it, but not all of it. Okay. And I said this, for those of y'all who've been with my community for so long, you've heard me say this before. Is there a drop in deficit between the new players that are pre-Season of Conquest and Season of Conquest? 100%. I'd never argue against that, right? What I argue against is it doesn't have to deal with the KVK. It has to deal with the amount of KVKs that kingdoms are having to do. Players are dropping off because they don't see the value of investing into the game anymore. Once you get to Season of Conquest, the fun factor goes from here to here because you're getting your cheeks absolutely waxed against these amazing kingdoms that have been 17 Season of Conquest in, and you're getting your cheeks blasted, right? And then guess what? Surprise, motherfucker. You have another KVK a month later against the same team that waxed your cheeks before. So then what happens? People stop spending. They care less. There's dog shit to do in Home Kingdom, right? So what happens? People start max skipping, then it gets boring because guess what? There's nothing to fucking do in Home Kingdom, right? We're not breaking TOS, we're not buying resources, we're not doing all that. Of course not. But of course, there's always very easy opportunities to farm, 20 billion resources in 30 days. When events are giving you 50,000 resources as the highest tier. Ooh, we got Heaven's Grace getting popped again, boys. Let's go. Next mid, we can go on and on about that, fam. 110 people in here. Smash that like button and lick it. Script it. Just do that. Do that on the like button, fam. Choke it, kick it, knee it. Give it a Makachev. Just give it a Makachev. Just absolute hammer that like button, boys. Ooh, they're getting waxed. I don't know, fam. I don't know. I don't know, fam. I told you. Oh, come on, 93. Grab that shit. Oh, 1188 snuck it. Where is it? Oh, bro, he grabbed it from the side. What a moron. Somebody scold him. You never grab the arc from the side, fam. The reason being is if you grab it from the side, if you would have grabbed it from the back and instantly turn, if you grab it from the side and start running, that adds on an extra 15 seconds of run time. So if you're looking to fine tune it, you never grab here. And once it clears out, oh my God. What did I tell you, chat? Look at that. I told y'all. You don't fuck around. You don't fuck around with 1188 in Tide Confines. And for those of y'all who didn't hear me before, the reason why I was so high on 1188 is because they got some of the old 1V players. Just so y'all know. When 1V broke up, 1V had several players go to 489, some went to GT, some went to 1188. And then some went to another kingdom. I forgot what kingdom it was. Ooh, boys. Now here it comes, right? Let's look at provisioning. I don't think either one are provisioning. So it's gonna truly come down to if 1188 can hold onto the skibbies for the next 20 minutes. That's tough. I don't know if 1188 wants to hold this. They could. If they hold it for the 12, there's not enough time for another art. I just don't know if they're going to be able to hold on. They're already down by 800 points. This I'm telling you, 93T is going to ramp this up, and this is going to get out of control real quick, bro. Let me see. GT 1 second arc. Yeah, there's no surprise. Global spitting facts. Yeah, I appreciate it, Evil Clown. Yep, exactly. I know they tried to improve commanders with relics. See, but that Sofrito, improving commanders has nothing to do with adding more pay to win features in the game, right? Here comes my biggest gripe with Lilith right here. Okay. When they release the patch notes, right? For y'all, they release patch notes, right? As a marketing person, right? That's literally what I do all day long. The way you word things can fog up what the actual meaning of stuff is, right? So instead of saying discounted, right, you say it's on sale, right? You don't say discounted because then it makes the buyer feel cheap. You say on sale, they feel like they're getting a bargain. So the way you word things is very, very smart, okay? Their patch notes, if you take the patch notes and break it down by what they're updating, 80 to 85% of what is on those patch notes are what we call hot fixes. Those are not updates. Those are hot fixes that should be done in less than a week when they are notified, right? That is a hot fix. That is not an update. Updates are new commanders coming out, new KVK map is coming out, We are offering a new game mode, something that is an update, right? Telling me that you are optimizing a KVK mode is a hot fix. That is not an update. So what they are doing is they're flooding the patch notes with a bunch of hot fixes that are not hot fixes. It's just taking them 3 months to hot fix something. That's the problem. So when you break it down like that, they aren't producing enough content, enough updates to keep players entertained and want to invest and spend money. Like I'm bored. You know what I mean? As a player, you're bored because there's nothing. And that's the reality of it. So one is that the reason players are dropping off. Two is that because they are just super slow to update and hotfix stuff. And then three, they just don't listen. They don't, right? They just don't listen. It is what it is, right? Will this probably harp any opportunity I have to do any official stuff again? Probably. But if I'm not playing the game, it's just money. I can make money. I'm not worried about making money. What I care about more is I care about my community than I care about making $1. Let me see. Old 1V is actually VL, bro. Really? Funny? I thought they had a couple in 1188. No? They have to go for third arc? There won't be time for a third arc. 9 minutes, that's 7 minutes. The timer won't finish before the arc would spawn. So there won't be a third arc if they hold it for the entire duration. See, 270 points to 730. Let me look. Yeah, that's why I'm saying you're just, I don't know. It's one of those things. Like I told y'all, I don't like when teams hold. I really don't. Most teams, I will tell you this, there's probably maybe 3 or 4 teams in all 4 realms and all 2,000 plus alliances. Maybe 4 teams that can actually win holding arc. A lot of I don't like that teams hold the arc because they aren't that good. Like I'm not trying to shit on y'all's parade, but most teams aren't that good to be able to hold arcs against really good teams. Just not. Like I'll give you an example. GT doesn't even hold arcs against 93T because the occupation for 93T is nuts. Look at the structures. Look at the points. So they are kind of bringing it back, but 150, they don't have ticks going for shit right now. Like 130, 30 seconds, and you're going to see 93T watch. They're going to disrupt it again. It's going to be nuts. For a minute, Wib lost arc again. Down 8K. Oh, Lord. Wib's playing 16 OT, Mr. Smoke Turkey. My guy, the arc was dropped. Let's see. Was it dropped?
What does perfect even mean?
No, the arc wasn't dropped.
Is there even such a
So the only way that arc timers reset is if the enemy picks up the arc, which 93T isn't dumb enough to do that. The only reason 93T would try to pick up an enemy arc after it's been run is if they are going to use the teleport feature to try to sneak it out. They're not dumb enough to pick it up and reset it. Even if they did, it wouldn't make a difference because 93T's occupation is so fucking good that it's not gonna make a difference, bro. They just literally let it sink in. They made up a 3.5K lead from missing the arc, and they are still up by 700 points. They have lost 7,500 points and made it all up in occupation. Look at that. So I would say this, even if 1188 gets this arc, bro, they still got to hold on for 7 minutes. That's tough. And they don't provision, so that's going to be even tougher. 1188 should absolutely not hold this arc, although they lose building hard. Yep. I feel like people hold arc Now, for no reason, they forget that holding arc requires a really strong building game. Exactly. And that's the problem. A lot of teams don't have strong building games, right? What do I mean by strong building game? I mean that you are in the structure and you are holding it. But also, you are also going forward and neutralizing enemy structures. It's both of them. It is not one or the other. It is both. That is a strong occupation game. 93T holds firm and barricades himself in their own structures and then pushes forward and constantly flips the enemy structure. Because what that does is that's 35 minutes worth of neutral time that they are not scoring any points on. And that's the reason why a lot of teams don't understand that the neutral game is huge in Osiris League, right? Is it as good as scoring points? No, but it is damn close to it because they're not scoring points either, right? As long as you're scoring points, if you're keeping them neutral, bro, you're going to be smoking them. You're going to be absolutely smoking them. Let's look back. Let's see. Everybody should be rotating from the sides now. I don't think anybody's provisioning. But they're coming in. 5 minutes. They're coming in early. I suspect we're gonna see 93T push up for structures at least one more time. That's what I'm gonna guess. You can't overcommit an arc. T building game is where it is at. Yep, exactly. They just crashed the arc in. There should be a third. All right. The comment was 5 minutes ago. My bad, kid. I'm trying to keep my eyes on the cast and look at it. It's captured, he means. No, he meant drop, blah, blah, blah. Wib is so dead. Oh, Lord. Hey, I appreciate it. Thank you, Evil Clown. Smash that like button, baby. Lick it, kick it, punch it. Helps the stream out more than you ever know. And it means the world to me. So thank you again. I don't know if are there any other creators that are casting 93T 1188? See, I told you, they're going to go for one more pull to try to neutralize these structures. And then once they do that, they'll either crash over the top or they're going to reset and then come back. And then it'll just be really late. Bye-bye is? Okay. I haven't been keeping up. I started, I think there's like 2 rock creators I still follow. But I don't really I'll hop in some of the live streams, but I don't really consume the content anymore. It don't make no sense to me, boy. Look at this. Look at this. Oh my God. Yeah, wait until they all rotate mid. And then the call out gets made and bam. Altars down, shrines down. All these structures are gonna go down. Just wait for it. Just wait. This is gonna be a tough one, boys. And they're far enough out, to be honest, they're far enough out. 93T usually doesn't do this. I think they're timing it when all the structures are going to go down and then they'll start. I think they're trying to play the fog game. They're going to hit all the structures. Once they start blinking, they're going to think that they're going pure structure. I bet you they're going to try to see if they pull them all out. Keep your eyes on it. I think I saw this in another match. And what they did is they utilized the fog. So they timed the structures. And once they started all blinking, the team assumes they're going full structures, retreat. And then they retreat back. And then once they start retreating, then they push forward and it becomes an easy arc. Let's see. I think they might have come a little early. I would have come at like the 1 minute mark. Oh, okay. They saw him. Never mind. But there you go. There's the altar flipped. And they're going to hold this piece, this junk for the next like 5-6 minutes. Let's see about the other one. Ooh, this one's going to be close. It's legend. You're the only English one I speak. I can speak Chinese. No, I can't. My bad. Top 1 swarmer. There's a sentry in the middle of the 93 ball. 8 minutes. Yeah, it's gonna be tight. Let's see, 8:49. So 1188 did dust up. 93T using dust up now. Let's see what they use. What skills does 93 still have? They have 2. I think they're going to use total vision. I think they're going to use total vision. 93 usually doesn't use Heaven's Grace and To the Death in the same bar, but they might. Ooh, they're going to get caught. They're going to get caught. That tail end of the marches are going to get wrecked. Yeah, just push out. Yeah, just push out. Smart play. Just keep pushing out in this edge. No, don't fan out. No, don't fan out. Oh, bro, they shouldn't have fanned out. They're just doing the cyclone. They got him in the blender, boys. No, they're going to get dominated because they're getting picked out one by one. They're in the blender. Bro, I don't even know what's going on right here. What just happened? When 93 is just scattering, bro. What's going on? 160 people in here. I fucking love you people. Thank you so much, rockers. Do me a monster favor. If you haven't already, hit that subscribe button. We're a variety content creator streaming everything from mobile games such as Rise of Kingdoms, Master Strat. Oh, shit. Who popped it? Who popped it? 93. Ooh. Oh! They grabbed it! Ooh! Did they get it? Wait, why is the arc showing here? Bro, he died. No! He died when he grabbed it. No! No! Oh, that was such a good play. It's not GG's, fam. It's not GG's. As much as we want to say GG's. As much as we want to say GG's, it is not. We still have 6 minutes, fam. 6 minutes. Look at the structure game. I want y'all to look at the map. Red, 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 red. And they are all ticking for points right now. This is not over. And they are already up by 2,000 points. This arc is only worth 4. And 93T is going to hold on to this for dear life. I promise you. Look at it. This is going to probably ramp up to like 700 here in a couple of minutes. Once they get, if they can hold this altar, look, they're running for it. They're running for it. They're running for it. It is not over. I promise you, chat. Stay with us. 180 beautiful people in here. Smash that like button. Truly appreciate y'all. Let's see if we can get those likes up to 100. If we get up to 100, I'll gift 5. Let's see. I'll give 5 memberships. I'll give 5 memberships if we get that crank that up to 100. I appreciate y'all. Thank y'all so much for showing all the love today. This one's gonna come down to the wire. I know with the third arc, it looks very sus. But I'm telling you, with 93T's structure game, this is gonna be very, very intense. It's gonna be very, very intense. We gotta get some reinforcements here. 41 seconds. Oh, bro, she is holding on. Look at this. Look at it. They're just diving in there. Just dive bomb. We just need a little tick. Just get a little tick. LOL, WWGG, GGGG. Buy coins. I mean, they're going to run it up to each structure again. Yeah. Valiant stand on altar. But they are gone. Wib cooked by 12K. Oh. Oh. And there you go. Altar flips to 1188. If that worked, it would have been an insane grab. Dude, he died with... I literally thought I saw it turned red and then the thing went away. So I was like, oh, fuck, he got out. He gone. And then I saw the arc indicator wasn't red. And I was like, bro, he died literally like 1 or 2 seconds before the thing poured it out. Bro. Oh, man. The timing on that, just milliseconds off. Just milliseconds, not even. Props to 93. It ain't over, fam. 1188. If they think they won, they haven't won. They captured the arc and they are only up by 900 points, fam. They're only up by 900 points. Just watch. Watch this structure game. Just watch this. They're only up by 800 points now, and they are getting dominated by 5x on occupation. They got to hold for 2.5 minutes. That's going to easily go very quickly. Just wait for it. Here it goes. Here it goes. It's going to come down to the wire, boys. This is where neutral structures come into play. This is what I'm telling you. We are getting to that point where neutral structures will come into play. Zach, thank you so much for subscribing. Thank you again to everybody who's here. We have 200 viewers here. Bro, I know we can crush that 100 like game. Thank you so much, fam. Y'all are phenomenal. Heaven's Grace 1188. Bro, they didn't even have to use that in mid. And they're using it in order to defend their structures because they know they cannot have it go neutral. This one's gonna be tight, brosibs. They just flipped it. They flip-flopped it back. 2 minutes. 152. They will, if they hold it, they will get one more tick on this. That could be the decision between winning and losing, fam. Little things like that. One tick in this bad boy. Oh, they're losing Garrison. They're losing it. Okay, they're gonna flip-flop. So the no more points on that one. 0 points on that. It's coming down to neutrals. Let's look at it. Points per minute still double in favor of 93T. They are 180 points away from taking the lead with 1:26 left. Do y'all feel it, Burrito Gang? Do you feel it? Oh, the neutral game is strong. Hold! Horus! Horus! Hold the line! Hold the line! Hold! Hold! Oh, bro, he's absolutely stretching his pants right now. Holding for dear life. Oh, my God. And just like that, 93T takes the lead. 200 points. 200 points. It doesn't matter anymore. The neutrals are in. We got 46 seconds left. Are there any provisioners coming in on the side of 1188? I do not think so, fam. They did not provision. And just like that, they are down by 300 points with 3 arc wins. I'm telling you, I told you, you ain't beating them. You ain't beating them. Ooh, I might have just lost all my coins. I don't know why I'm so excited. But it's all right, because this match was well worth it, fam. Coming down to the wire, 14 seconds left. We're keeping our eyes on the clock by 500 score, but there's no provisioners on the side of 1188. There are no provisioners coming down to the wire, and just like that, boom! Boom, 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 boom. Even though there's like a 17-minute delay, here we go. We're at 0.000000000 for the next 20 seconds. And we're still scoring, even when the game is over. Because that makes perfect sense. Oh, man. I told y'all, hey. Did I not call it? I fucking told you, chat. I fucking told you, don't count your coins. I told you, don't count your coins. This was, I told you, this was the championship match for Horus. But because of the shitty bracket making, you know, that's literally what it was. All right, let's look at the tail of the tape. Tail of the tape, 1188. Hey fam, I hate to tell you this. You ready for it? You ready for it? I bet you 1188 aren't excited they fucking held the arc for 20 minutes. They would have won this. Bro, they would have won this if they wouldn't have wasted 20 minutes holding an arc. Just let that sink in. Just let this be evidence. This is why you do not hold the arc. If you can beat 93T 3 times in middle to get arc, you can beat them 4 times. But the fact that you wasted 20 minutes holding arc, bye. You know what I mean? Look at the units healed. What did I call it? What did I say at the beginning of the game, chat? 50 million combined healed. That's what I called. And what was it? 53 million. Pretty spot on. 1188. I told you that I thought that they were going to have a really good shot in mid, but what did I tell you at the beginning of the match before we even started? If they hold the arc, they are going to lose. What they do, they held the arc, they are going to lose. The teams that beat 93T beat them because they capture 4 arcs. They zero them out in middle. You will never beat 93T not going with 4 arcs. You just won't. You just won't. Their occupation game is just too strong. I would almost venture to say it is better than 60 GT. I actually would say it's better than 60 GT, to be honest with you. And it's not, okay, it's not because I'm saying that they have the better equipment or anything like that. I just think strategy-wise, 93T's reinforcement game and garrisons and just the all-around occupation part is better than GT. But GT's mid game is far and above better than 93T's, which is why when GT beats 93T, it's usually because they're running train. 4, 5 arcs, they're just running it up. Any provisions? Nope, not really. I told you, what did I tell you? It would be about 1K. And then no provisioning. The reason I could tell you that is because 1188 had 0 provisioners in the stat board. That has to mean that they do 0 provisioning, right? Total kills, total severely wounded, units healed, 30-30, 3 arcs. So let this be a lesson. You don't beat teams like 93T holding arcs. Sorry. But it was a phenomenal game. Let's see who won and who lost. I don't know why, but I lost my bet. Looking kind of dumb now. Just kidding. That's why I told you don't count your orcs. All right. And then 6th. Oh my God. Let's see the scores. Ugh. 16 OT versus 93T. Not what I expected. Definitely not what I expected. Y'all let me know if that's what y'all expected, chat. 60 GT wins by 4K. I think I said it was what, 7? 7 is what I thought. By 4 is pretty good. 49. Yep. I want to see what this one was. Does anybody have the scoreboard on this one? Did 1E8 get an arc? I bet you they didn't. I bet you it was 4 arcs to 0. Well deserved 93. Let's see. 93. Yes, not even close. Thank you for this epic Osiris League stream. Sofrito, welcome, my friend. Thank you so much. Como MVP, well deserved 93, 41 healed. Yeah. Spot on, Bulba again. I lost all bets, but still plus today. Thanks for this. Hey, hard care. We'll be here for the championship. I have a feeling, to be perfectly honest with y'all, I think that we're going to be in Anubis next week, just because I just don't see 16 OT being that competitive against 93T, but who knows, man? You know what I mean? I didn't think they were going to hold a candle to Wib too, but you know, who knows? Who knows? I think this is going to be the belle of the ball though, for sure. This one's going to be absolutely insane in the membrane. Let's see. 16 OT got wrecked by 93T before. Most people get wrecked by 93T, to be perfectly honest. 15K arc for 48. Oof. So the was what, 4 arcs, right? Boston. I think that, like I said, I think this one comes down to, let me see. Can we watch it? You can. All right. Oh yeah, I forgot this fucking thing takes forever to scrub. Just show me the thing, bro. Dang it. I just want... I just want to see the final score. Oh, you know what? I could just do this. I forgot about that. 4 arcs to 0. Literally what I told you. Provisions, 4K, 4. But like I said, once it comes down, look, what do we call chat? Chat, I fucking told you. Teams that beat 1EE8 beat them because they dominate them in middle. You cannot hold an arc against 1EE8. They are going to get their provisions. They're always going to get it. And I told y'all the occupation was going to be pretty close. It's this that makes the difference. It is the arc that makes the difference. If 1188 would have done the same thing and just run the arcs, they would have won. It's a hard lesson to learn, but it is a good lesson to learn. Because next season, they're going to come back, and I promise you, when they play these teams again, they aren't going to hold arcs. I'm telling you right now, they ain't going to hold them. When you have a clear advantage, you do not hold. You do not hold. All right, let's look at the last two. It's a hard lesson to learn, but it's a good one. W340X. Oh, bro, that was close. By 400. That one was the earlier one. And then they won by 13. So, should be a pretty good match. Looks like. Let's look at Sobek. Won by, what, 1,800? Somewhere around there? 17, somewhere? 1,700? And then this one was by 3K. Nice. Those are pretty solid. Pretty solid all around, fam. We definitely have some surprises for sure. F12 or not 30 players? Dude, that's pretty beastly. I'm not gonna lie to you. Was 748W the number one registered kingdom? So once again, fam, just so y'all know, right? I'm giving y'all the history of all this. The number one registered team in Osiris League, once again, does not win Osiris League in any of the realms. The streak continues. The number one registered team in Power does not win Osiris League again for the 8th season in a row in any of the realms. Any of them. Just let it sink in that 93T wasn't even in top 32 registered. Let it sink in. Let it sink in, brother. They weren't even registered in top 32. They weren't even in top 32. That's why when people want no favorites and all that, it's never that. It's very rarely Power. Power is not going to win it. Let's see. On F12, nice. 748 is not one. Okay, so the streak continues. But 75 DC has more power already. Nice. What is... dude, I love yapping, bro. It's so good. Power doesn't matter. They can heal. Yeah. That's why I always say, like, to a certain extent, power matters. But once you hit a certain threshold, it doesn't matter anymore. It's just about how much you're going to have to heal. It's just about how much you're going to have to heal. If they have all 5 marches, commanders, equipment, and all the other stuff, they're fine. Yeah. It's just about, like, let me see. Let's look at the league stats. Alliance. Heal. There's a reason, right? There's a reason that 3 out of the top 5 healing alliances are in one kingdom. You know what I mean? Just let that sink in. That's wild, bro. 2.4, 2.4, 1.6, bro. That is so much, bro. That is so much. That is so much healing, bro. That's wild. See, it kills. No surprise there, to be honest. 93T. Arc. They could have ramped that up, bro. That's kind of saddening, to be honest. Provisions, no surprise there. Occupation, 2 top teams. Like I said, this was the championship match. I wasn't lying when I said this was the championship match this week. It's just unfortunate that they ended up on the same side of the bracket. But I wish I honestly, I really wish I could have seen a best of 3 out of these two. I think that would have been an entertaining match, because if 1188 would have gotten a second chance, right? I guarantee you next match they're not holding the arcs. You know what I mean? It is what it is. So it is. And the top two not even played today. Power only helps those that don't have the healing speed ups to spare. I think my thoughts are is when you are this deep into the tourney, most of the players on the teams are either big enough players that they have the speed ups, or they buy and spend enough money where they can just buy new speed ups. That's the one thing, right, that differentiates between the mega whale teams and those is you can buy resources, right? But you can't buy speed ups outside of the game, right? We're not breaking TOS, of course, but like resources and stuff like that, you can get billions of resources outside of the game. You can't get that in speeds, and that's the reason why it's tough. So what they'll end up doing is a lot of them will just gem heal, because they can afford to gem heal. And they'll just gem. They don't even care. So, all right. Well, we talked about surprises, talked about upsets. I think we're going to be in Anubis next week, fam, covering the 60 GT 489 one. So do me a monster favor, fam. Before y'all head out, smash that like button. We are at 70 likes on the stream. And thank you again for coming and hanging out with us. Let me see. I think 93 really good source of speed ups for low spenders with their barb forts and crystal treasures. True. But most of the players that I would say that are probably also spending money on KVKs and bundles, and so they're getting speeds. They're not getting them in the way that like GT's getting them from gold chests and all that kind of stuff, but they'll still get them from farming barbs and doing forts and like pre-KVK and all that kind of junk. They'll get a lot of stuff for it. So, but yeah, I appreciate y'all coming and hanging out today. We had some upsets. We had a phenomenal cast. Thank you again, everybody who came in and supported us. I hope y'all enjoyed the cast. I try to bring the energy all the time for y'all, so I truly do appreciate it. And without further ado, fam, I hope y'all have a great rest of your day, great rest of your night. Don't forget, if you haven't already, subscribe to the channel. We are variety content creators, streaming everything from mobile games such as Rise of Kingdoms and Supercell games, all the way to first-person shooters such as Fortnite and Call of Duty. So if you want to come play with us, come hop on the Discord and let me know what your gamer is. I did also start the brand new Supercell game that came out. If you're interested in supporting us, I do have a link for our creator, so that it shows kind of, you know, our community coming in. If you're interested in it, let me know and I will send it to you in a DM. And then I will also see y'all on the next stream. I'm gonna wait for this thing to pop real quick and then I will end the stream. There's our Discord link. Hop in, come hang out. It is not rock dedicated, guys. It's just building our amazing community up and just chatting and hanging out. So we'll see y'all soon. Y'all have a good one. Eat some lunch, eat some dinner, get some rest. Y'all have a great rest of your week. Y'all see ya. Have a good one. Bye.